Okay, so we're back from Japan.
Yes. All the way. Back in West Africa.
Edgar, I know it's Christmas and all, but can you tell me a particular meal that you remember from childhood that you were always forced to eat and never really liked to eat?
So Christmas, we always had fried rice. To be honest, I think it was when I left secondary school that I had fried rice whenever I wanted to have fried rice. My mom only prepared fried rice on Christmas Day. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But the one I did not really like to eat is pounded yam and I think ogbono soup.
Seriously?
The reason is the time.
Okay.
So what happens is that they take the whole morning to make the fried rice, and then late at night, you're already tired, you're eating chicken everywhere. Then I'll wake you up to eat pounded yam. You're already like filled, so it's not like you have to force it. And my mom, when she serves you a meal, you must finish that meal.
You don't get choice.
You must finish it, yes. So, but
so
I wish I had the pounded yam now.
Seriously?
Like, I wish I can get all the pounded yam
right?
now. Yeah, I miss it.
But tell me, what happens if you don't eat it?
You don't eat pounded yam.
If you don't eat the food that she tells you to finish?
You eat it the next day.
Yeah. She'll keep it for you?
Yes.
Wow.
You can't waste food though in my mom's house. No,
you
can't.
Wow.
You eat it the next day.
Amazing. So for me, it was beans porridge.
Ooh, on Christmas
No,
Day?
they used to force me to eat. That's the food I remember.
Okay, they used to force you. Oh, okay.
Beans porridge. I just never liked it. I don't know whether it was the way it was prepared or I was just, I don't know, I just didn't like the taste. But as soon as this chef prepared it, I had a change of heart.
Wow.
Chef Racheal changed my mind, and this is how she did.
I'd like to see it. Let's see it.
Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to the kitchen. With me right here is Chef Racheal.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. The red chili pepper. I feel like that's your signature, you know.
Yeah, because it's
like
always
pepper?
good to be on
Yeah.
on fire.
On fire. She likes it hot, hot, hot. Anyways, this morning she'll be making beans porridge. I know. So I was like, really? Beans? Yes, that's what we're having for breakfast this morning. And, well, you better get your pen and papers to scribble them down. Is that a special way you're going to be making this? I know that's, well, our conventional way of cooking beans is not with, I see goat's meat here. Is this goat's meat?
No, this is not goat meat. This is cow meat.
Cow meat. Oh, it looks like goat's meat.
Yeah, it
and
has,
gizzard.
Yes, so,
and fish.
Yeah.
Someone right now is kicking. Okay, so please reel out the ingredients for our recipe this morning.
Okay, so our ingredient is, of course, beans. We have our palm oil, pepper, crayfish, salt, seasoning powder, onions, and then the star, the protein.
I can see that. I can see that. This is quite an interesting kind of beans. When was the last time we made beans with so much protein, right? I know that our regular go-tos are usually panla,
Yeah,
or smoked Titus fish,
Yeah.
or nothing at all. Just
all,
have your
exactly.
beans like that, and then you have it with, you accompany the beans with rice, gari, or pap, or maybe sometimes custard, oats with
Well,
beans.
some people do.
Really?
Yeah, or
Well,
plantain.
Ah, with plantain, yes. But then again, how do you like your plantains with your beans? Do you like it fried or you like it cooked? You like it cooked with your beans? I remember
roasted.
growing up, roasted plantain.
Yeah, so that's a new level.
Now that is a new level for sure. I remember growing up, we used to have boiled plantains with beans. And I always used to separate the boiled plantains from the beans.
You didn't like plantain?
No, not like I didn't like plantains. I just I didn't like the sogginess, because when it overcooks, you know, when plantain overcooks, because you have to pour it into the beans. You have to put the plantains in the beans while it cooks. I know beans take long to cook. It takes a while. So the plantains becomes too overcooked and soggy, and then it just looks so...
It looks dead.
Yeah, like lifeless, literally. Yeah, but hey, please, talk to us about the process for our recipe this morning.
Okay, so we're going to have our beans in the pot, let it steam up a bit because it's already pre-cooked.
Okay.
Then, of course, while that is heating up, we'll now have to fry our pepper and then get a pepper mix before we turn it into our beans and give it that amazing porridge look.
That's exactly how I also enjoy my beans. So I always like stir fry the onions, pepper, crayfish, and then any protein that I'm going to use.
Oh my
I just
God.
fry it together and then ensure that sometimes I like the oil, the palm oil, to cook well before I pour them in, and then pour them into the beans and then mix all of them up. And then
they'll marry themselves together.
And then they'll marry each other. And it's such a match made in heaven. Oh, okay. What kind of beans is this, though?
Okay, so this is honey beans.
Honey beans.
For the honey lovers.
For the honey lovers.
Yeah.
It gives that extra sweetness.
Oh, yes.
To the food. Oh, nice. Okay.
We have our palm oil. We have our pepper, crayfish, onions, seasoning powder, salt, and of course the star, the protein.
Yes. Now let's talk about the star ingredients here, which are the proteins, because we have gizzard, cow meat, and
Fish.
banla. Yes. There's a certain kind of flavor banla actually gives to your beans if you use it generously, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you allow that fish to soak into the palm oil you're frying it.
Yeah.
Brothers
has
and
a
sisters
special
of the
taste.
Lord, you need to try it out to find out for yourself. But anyways, please, let's get cooking.
Okay, so our palm oil goes in. So cold. Why?
Yeah, the oil has congealed.
It's cold.
Okay. You use a lot of oil, though, for your beans.
Well,
So much oil that when you pour it into the plates, you see the oil, just
Swimming
drain
around.
from the side. Ooh, nice.
okay, so let this heat up a bit.
A bit, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And so now let's talk about the beans for a minute. What's in the beans? Did you add anything to it?
Okay, so while the beans was pre-cooked, I used onion.
A generous amount of onions.
Oh my
Right?
goodness.
Because the onions, usually, and also, I hear that if you want to get your beans to cook quickly, just add onions. to it.
Well, I don't know that. For me, it's the aroma.
Yeah, I know the aroma.
I haven't really done that science yet.
Oh, okay. Maybe you try it. Try it. So if you want your beans to cook, not everyone can afford honey beans.
Oh.
Some people would just rather do the other kind of beans. And
Okay.
those other beans, there's this particular species that it can
Forever.
take 1 year. I'm exaggerating, though, but it takes so long.
Yes.
So just put in your onions and it cooks faster. And, let's not also forget that onions are very healthy as well. And they play like different roles, guys. You can't, don't play on your onions. Yeah, I know sometimes it can be very expensive, but all right. Okay, so you added onions. What else? Anything else?
Yeah, so when the beans was a bit soft, I just had to add my salt to it.
Okay.
Yeah, salt to taste.
Okay. But the beans, are they cooked already? Are they soft?
Yeah, they're soft.
already.
Yeah,
Okay.
like really soft.
Now let's talk about our oil. Our palm oil is ready. So what's going in quickly?
So let's put in this so it can.
Oh, that's going in first?
Yes.
Okay. When does the onion go in?
After this.
Okay. You need
Yes.
help?
No, I'll be fine.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Does the onion go in next, or what goes in next?
Just stay a bit.
Okay.
Then we can add our oil, onion next.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like making a sauce.
Yes.
pepper sauce.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
For the
Okay,
beans.
so in a minute, all of the other ingredients, onions, pepper, crayfish, salt, and seasoning, goes into the pepper mix, and then we pour it into the beans when it's ready. Welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you so much.
This is Chef Racheal.
Chef
Yes.
Racheal.
And this morning, she's made for you beans porridge. You like beans?
I do. So
What's your favorite Nigerian food?
Unfortunately, I may have to disappoint you. In fact, I'm vegan. 100% vegan. I don't eat fish, I don't eat meat.
Okay.
I don't drink milk, I don't eat butter, I don't eat cheese, I don't eat magic.
So I
Okay, what
guess
happens?
we wouldn't be asking you which is better, jollof, Ghana jollof or Nigerian jollof. We'll just leave that. But
You just take a look at it.
I
and
just take a look
let
at
us know.
this and feed your eyes since you can't eat it.
So you
Yeah.
can have some water. It's part of
Yes.
breakfast
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
part of breakfast. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.